Well, it certainly looks like a sports car, especially with its roof stowed like this. But with such humble underpinnings, is the Audi TT really a sports car at all? Because beneath the skin, you'll find the same platform that everyday hatchbacks like the VW Golf and the Seat Leon sit on. This car has four-wheel drive, the S-tronic gearbox and the 242 brake horsepower petrol engine. In Audi speak, it's called TT45 Quattro S-tronic. It costs £39,155. This is the third generation Audi TT and it's just been facelifted. Now this is a car that trades on the way it looks as much as anything else. If you don't like the TT styling, this car is not for you. While the coupe has two small rear seats and a decent boot, the Roadster only has two seats and a much smaller boot. Big enough though for a couple of weekend bags. Audi used to offer diesel engines in the TT, but no more, they're all petrol engines. The entry-level one having 194 horsepower. This one sits in the middle with 242 horsepower, and then you have the TTS with a little over 300 horsepower. At the top of the range, it's the TT RS with almost 400 horsepower, but that one's a 5-cylinder turbo engine. The TT has always had a first-rate cabin. This latest one is no exception. To sit in, you would have no idea it shared its underpinnings with a Golf. It feels like a purpose-built sports car. The design is clean and modern, and the build and material quality are both exceptional. And details like these heater controls and the digital instrument display make the TT feel like a much more expensive car than it is. The electric folding roof can be stowed in 10 seconds at the press of a button. You can operate the hood at speeds up to 31 miles per hour too. With it down, a small wind deflector emerges to reduce turbulence in the cabin. That's an option though, costing £450. You can have a 6-speed manual gearbox, but most buyers will opt for this one, the S-tronic gearbox. That's the twin clutch gearbox with paddle shifts. And it's very good. When you're driving around town, it's pretty smooth, and the gear shifts are quick, they're snappy, so you don't get any lurching between gears. And then, if I move the lever over to the left, I can take manual control using either the lever itself or these paddles here on the steering wheel. It really gets moving, actually. It's a quick car, this one. With four-wheel drive, this particular TT will do 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. That's brisk by any measure. Now this Roadster weighs 90 kilograms more than the equivalent coupe. All that extra weight comes from the roof mechanism and through all the additional body strengthening that they've put back into the car to make up for the decapitation. With all this power, you wouldn't know that the car was heavier, at least in terms of straight line performance. The TT's ride quality is good, although you do feel the road more than you would in a VW Golf. But Audi still wants it to be fun to drive. That means firmer suspension than your average hatchback and a slightly busier ride as well, but it's certainly not uncomfortable. Now, is the TT actually fun to drive? That's the big question. It is to a point. If you're looking for a really thrilling driving experience, you're going to have to look elsewhere. What this TT does well is to combine competent handling with good performance and everyday usability. That's what this car is all about. Pay £495 and Audi will fit a head-level heating system. It blows warm air at your neck, so even if you have the roof down in winter, you won't get cold. With the roof in position, the cabin is pretty quiet and it's well insulated, so you don't have to put up with lots of drafts, lots of wind noise, lots of road noise just because you want the Roadster. Now with the roof down, clearly the cabin is a little bit breezy, but it's not so bad that I have to raise my voice for you to hear me. In fact, with the wind deflector in place, it's pretty good. So the TT isn't the last word in handling precision, but there's lots to like about it nonetheless. It remains the consummate, everyday Roadster, as effortless to use as it is stylish to look at. But a true sports car? No, not quite. If that's what you're looking for, you'll have to look elsewhere. Remember to comment below and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will find the used car you're looking for from a top-rated dealer at cargurus.co.uk.